Welcome back, everybody. Now here's that Marx dome car that I plan on giving a makeover. This is another item I acquired from our friend Garrett at Cocosing Valley Model Railroad. And as you can see, it's pretty beat up, and it's missing a number of parts. You can see here it's missing a coupler. And down at the other end, it's missing the coupler and all of its wheels. The body of the dome car has got patches of rust everywhere on it. At least it's pretty much intact. It still has the dome. I washed that up with some soap and water, so now it's nice and clean. I don't know if you can tell, but there are places all around this where the original paint is kind of wrinkling and kind of coming detached from the metal. So I look forward to sanding this down and painting it the metallic red color to match the other two Marx passenger cars that I gave makeovers to in previous videos. Okay, so that should give a pretty good idea of what we have ahead of us. So I think the first thing I want to do is make this chassis so that it's functional again. Okay, I've attached a coupler assembly at this end. I'm scavenging the couplers off of this old Marx tanker car. So I'm going to take that one and attach it over here to this end. There we go. We've got two functioning couplers now on this chassis. Next, I got to solder a wire to this light bulb base. Also, I need to make a center rail contact that's in some way functions the same way as the original one over here. I have a brass strip that I bought at the hardware store, and I can make a little contact plate from that and somehow attach it to this truck assembly. Okay, I made a mounting bracket from aluminum and wrapped it around each of those axles. There's a piece of plastic glued to that as an insulator, and the brass contact plate that's soldered to some braided copper wire. That gives it enough springiness to push against the center rail. And then we got the wire that's going to go through and connect to the light bulb base. Now that it's all hooked up, let's put it on the rails and give it some power, see if she works. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. A side project I did was painting all the frames around the windows on the dome. Otherwise, the whole thing illuminates, the frames and the windows.
Okay, now it's time to get this body into shape. You'll have to spend some time with some sandpaper. And after that, maybe some time with some steel wool or something.
All right, I'll show you some of the sanding. I won't make you sit through all of it, though. But the rest does seem to be coming off fairly easy. In addition to the sanding, I'm using some quadruple zero steel wool on this. After that, I'll give the body a complete cleaning and then spray it with a coating of gray primer. And here's how she looks with the gray primer on it. And it looks like we've got a fly trying to hitchhike on the back of it here. I have to get Ernest Borgnine to kick him off. I'm supposed to wait 48 hours before putting the top coat on it, so that's what I did. And here is the metallic red. And I really like how that metallic red looks. Also, it looks really nice out here in this natural lighting. Another thing I'm going to do is give this a coating of clear acrylic. Okay, I'm going to take this inside and reassemble it, and we'll see how the final product looks. But before I do that, let's take one more look at what I started out with. This dome car was rusty and crusty and scratched up. And the chassis had wheels missing, couplers missing, no center rail contact for the light bulb. Now the dome car has its new paint job and clear plastic windows installed. And she's got the wheels replaced and the couplers replaced. And here's a look at the other side as well. I really enjoyed giving this Marx dome car a makeover. It'll be a nice addition to the set. So let's go put this on the layout and see how she looks rolling down the tracks. Well, thanks for watching this episode, everybody, and we'll see you on the next time around.